It's the truth, even the future, you know.
You got these women, like my ex-daughter-in-law, that will turn around and try to demean my son that has been a good father. He had them more than she do. She out portraying with her fiance and doing what she doing, showing body. Like that's everything. But you told the world 2 years ago you had a degree, but you know, people tend to go back to what they know, right? Am I wrong or right? All you know is showing body. You letting us know that you a hoe. And you say a body. But that's okay. You go ahead and keep doing that. But what you not gonna do, and y'all, she has talked about me in front of my grandkids, so they have told my son. My mama said, Granny is this and Granny ain't that. What person does that? Do you know that I like Scrappy's grandmother, God rest her soul. She's gone. I didn't like a lot of her ways, but I never heard a word about that woman. See, I'm old school. We never did that. Because that ain't what you do. You are wrong. When you show this, it shows me that you won't even have a soul. Because everybody loves God. You love the Lord, right, y'all? And we may not be perfect and we sin and we do whatever we do in our lives, right? But I'm going to tell you about somebody that you can tell that they ain't even never went to Sunday school, don't even have the field guard. They'll turn what she's doing, talking about me, trying to turn my grandkids against me, turn against their daddy, come about 11 something. Girl, live with that you are not a rapper. First of all, let's deal with that. You're not a rapper. You can't rap. Your fiance probably wrote what you said about Spice, okay, and anybody else. Okay, we gonna really be real. So you're not even in that zone. No one's going to take you serious. Okay. No one's going to take you serious because you're backbiting. If you would just live your life and keep going, he wish you well. You wish him well. Y'all co-parent, but you're not doing that. But what you like to do is play victim, and people like Mama D, stop at her. But y'all don't know what she's doing. She does stuff behind. Okay. Let me use this way. She'll throw a stone and hide. In other words, she'll create an environment, create a situation, a circumstance, and then she want to appear to y'all, Mama D ain't gonna lie. One thing Mama D ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna lie her. So y'all better be careful of a wolf in sheep clothing. I ain't got to do nothing to her. No one has to. God got you. God gonna have her. Because he getting tired of this. I need to see her productive. I need her to be living her life with her new fiance. And stop trying to make my son, which everybody already know, he's a good dad. And you got all these other men out in these streets don't care. But yet you try to still destroy them. Where's your soul? Where's your conscience? Where's your inner man? Do you have any? Do you have one? Because you're showing the world you have nothing.
Yes.
They tell the kids this.
You got 5 kids.
I got 5 kids.
Mama ranks 2. The same thing. No, you got 2.
Nah, daddy got a lot of kids.
Yeah, you got 2.
And I do not have no 10 kids.
Yes, you do.
No, I do. Where they at? Where the other 5 at?
And the dog is Chancey.
Huh?
Chancey.
Chancey is my nephew. Y'all see this? Y'all see these? This is what I have to go through. They talking about I got 10 kids. At least I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I don't have 11 kids.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Yes, you do.
Who told y'all that?
I know.
Your mama told you that?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I'm not your bro.
Bro.
You better chill out. I'm not your bro.
Bro. Bro.
Watch your mouth. So that's what we'll come upon to. This is what they tell the kids this. Oh wow. And I didn't even think they were gonna. I didn't even think he did. Oh snap! Bree, come outside with Daddy. Forgot to turn the hose off in the pool. Close the door. Close the door. Close. My kids got the world. They get the world from me, and they was told that I only have $11. How is that possible?
$11.
How is that possible?
$11.
You hear my kids?
$11. $11 million.
$11 million? At least, okay, at least you got that one right. Hey man, listen. And I got all this. All this. All this. With $11. It's crazy. Come on. We gotta wait till the mosquito man come and the rain clear up. Go ahead. Man, that's crazy. They tell the kids this stuff, man. But nobody cares. Everybody be like, oh, you know, Scrappy do the stuff, but it's crazy. I don't do nothing. I don't even talk about their mama, cuz, at all. That is crazy. She told him I had 11 kids and $11. Wow.
That was Mama D and Scrappy reacting to Bambi allegedly talking shit about Scrappy to their kids, right? Now, usually I be on some Mama D need to let Scrappy deal with whatever he got going on. Mama D needs to stay out of Scrappy's business. We know Mama D does do the most sometimes, you know what I'm saying? I also believe Scrappy is a little immature. He need to grow up, you know what I'm saying? But in this particular situation, I believe Bambi is foul. Talking shit about a father to the kids is a no-go. Talking shit about the mother to the kids is a no-go. We see this more with mothers doing this. Mothers are the ones constantly talking shit about the father to the kids. Your daddy ain't shit. Your daddy ain't this. Your daddy broke. Your daddy this. Mothers are usually the ones trying to involve the kids to make the kids have a disdain for the father like they do, right? This is why you see a lot of these mothers turning the kids against the fathers and things like that. You have basically Bambi telling her kids, basically, your daddy got 11 kids and $11, woo, woo. And that's what the kids were just saying, right? Who knows what else Bambi says to these kids? I believe Bambi is engaged, got a new man. I bet you she ain't talking shit about her new man to the kids. I bet you she ain't doing that. These joints would make it difficult for fathers to be fathers while pushing their kids on their boyfriends. These joints would keep kids away from fathers while trying to get the kids to call the boyfriend daddy. That dumb. I don't believe under any circumstance you should be talking shit about your baby daddy or your baby mama to the children. That is foul. That is disgusting to me. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got no problem with Mama D going in on her because of that. Now, is Mama D perfect? No, I don't believe Mama D's perfect. I believe Mama D does the most. I believe Scrappy does the most. I believe Bambi does the most, right? This is why I be telling brothers, man, you got to watch who you're laying down with. You got to watch who you're getting pregnant. Niggas got to take kids more serious, right? When you in a situation, you got to look at shit like, man, you got to look into the future, right? Is this woman going to be problematic if we ever break up? Is this woman going to be problematic if we're having issues Is she gonna keep the kids away from me? Is she gonna talk shit about me to the kids? Is she's gonna be bitter? Because we see this a lot. Everything good when they're together. All of a sudden they break up now. This nigga is a deadbeat. This nigga ain't taking care of his kids. This nigga is the worst thing ever. But when y'all was together, it was all good, right? This is what these joints do, man. Bring the kids into their situation. These are low ass kids. Why is you talking shit about their father to them, man? I'm not feeling that at all. And like I said, it's usually women moving like this. Women ain't got a problem with disrespecting fathers to their kids, when in reality, you're really installing something in the kids' mind that can affect their relationship with their father. We seen this situation play out with the 50 Cent and his son Marquis situation, to a point now where this nigga done disowned his own damn son. Which I'm like, that's wild, right? I can't condone that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them dudes to be like, oh, well, women do it, so men should do it too. Women get to have abortions and women get to leave their kid, put their kids up for adoption. I disagree with that too. I believe you should be called a deadbeat mom for putting your kids up for adoption, just like a nigga should be called a deadbeat dad for not taking care of his kid, right? I'm gonna keep the same energy. If I don't agree with abortions, I'm not gonna agree with niggas disowning their children, right? I don't agree with that. But some brothers like, hey, look, fuck it, they get to do it so we can do it. But you got mothers out here running around trying to turn kids against the fathers, trying to get kids to hate the fathers, keeping kids away from the fathers, when in reality, they're hurting the kids. You don't care about your kids if you're willing to destroy their relationship with their father. You don't care about them because you're hurting them too. And let's be real. You got a lot of mothers out here who hate their baby daddies more than they love their kids. The hate for the baby daddy is more than the love for the kids. You can tell by their actions. They're willing to hurt their kids, keeping their fathers away from them or keeping the fathers out their life, making it difficult for them to parent. They're willing to do that than see the kids have both parents in their lives. Now, are all fathers perfect? No, they're not. Right? You got niggas who don't handle their responsibilities. You got niggas, who do the most. Sometimes you got niggas who abandon their children, and I would never support that, right? I would never support having kids and not taking care of them. That's not how I'm wired, right? But you got this situation where you got Bambi running around here, got her new man, probably leaving the kids with whoever. These joints be leaving kids with aunties, grandmas, whoever's living their best life with their new boyfriends while trying to call a dad a deadbeat while making it difficult for him to parent. Now, you can say whatever you want to say about Lil Scrappy. I believe he's immature and things like that, but the man is in his kid's life, right? The man did put a ring on his kid's mama, right? He did try to make that woman a wife. It didn't work out. Some of these joints are not wife material. You're going to have the women saying some of these men are not husband material. Hey, you can say whatever you want to say, right? But this whole talking shit about the father to the kids, man, this is foul. And like I said, this is a women's issue. I see this way more with women, with specifically mothers, than fathers. Like, come on, man. What grown ass man in his right mind is gonna sit there and just be talking shit about the mother to the kids? Man, your mama was a hoe. Your mama was getting her back blown out by everybody in the hood. Your mama was fucking 4 different dudes. That's why I was saying you wasn't my kid. What grown ass man in his right mind would talk to his kids like this? For the most part, fathers are not wired that way. Mamas is. Your daddy don't love you. Your daddy ain't been there for you. Your daddy didn't do nothing for you. Your daddy didn't even want to claim you. Your daddy running around doing this. I've been here for you. You got situations where you got mamas cursing their kids out because their kids want to have a relationship with the father. Why you won't have a relationship with him now? Why you won't have a relationship with him now? He ain't care about you. He don't care about you. In my opinion, I don't believe it's ever too late to be a father or a mother. I don't believe it's ever too late now. You got a whole lot of making up to do. You got a whole lot of apologizing to do, but I don't believe it's ever too late to be in your kid's life, right? But the problem is, you got mothers like Bambi who want to destroy the relationship between the father and the children. You got some fathers who just throw their hands up and just give up. Let's be real. You got some fathers who fight tooth and nail to be in their children's life, but the mamas make it so difficult for them to do that, they give up. Am I making excuses for not being in your child's life? No, I'm not. I'm just keeping it a buck and telling you what goes on, right? Running around here talking shit about that man to his kids, and they over there, Dad, you got 10 kids. And capping at that. Now, this is why you don't run around putting your seed in all these different joints and things like that. But now you got Bambi speaking on this man having these kids when she ain't had no problem with having more kids with him. You see how these joints move? It wasn't a problem when you was having his babies. He had kids and you still laid down and had his kids. These joints were running around calling some nigga a deadbeat who had 3 baby mamas before she got pregnant by him. You ain't had no problem laying up with him, making him your man or him making you his girl while his baby mamas were complaining about him and what he was doing. You was arguing with him. You was fussing and fighting with him. You was cursing them out. You was saying they lying. You was saying all these things. You ain't had no problem dealing with a nigga with 4 baby mamas. You became the 5th. Now all of a sudden this nigga's a deadbeat. You see how that worked? You see how that worked? These Jones don't care. These Jones will lay up with a whole deadbeat. That's their new man. And he be playing stepdaddy to their kids. They don't care. Come on. Let's talk about it. Nigga got 3 baby mamas calling him a deadbeat, but that's your new man and he playing stepdaddy. And you, boy, don't let me get on you stepdaddy ass niggas. Don't let me get on you great stepdad, bad father ass niggas. Don't let me get on you niggas. Don't let me get on you niggas who spend more time with another nigga kids than your own damn kids, nigga. If you ain't taking care of your kids, nigga, you shouldn't be taking care of another nigga kids, nigga. If you ain't raising your kids, nigga, you shouldn't be raising another nigga kids, nigga. And you lame hoes running around here pushing your kids on a nigga who don't even see his own damn kids. That you hoes. That you. Boy, they something else, ain't they? That's all she's doing. I know the play. It's the same old playbook they be using. This is why you got stepdads. I seen a video where you had a story where this nigga was dealing with a single mom or whatever, ended up getting with her, wifed her up, had a kid by her, but she had 2 older kids that did not like him at all, right? Used to disrespect him, and the father basically used to disrespect him. Like the father would come around and just be like, man, don't say shit to my kids, nigga. Don't play with my kids, nigga. Like basically, he was dealing with one of them type of dads, right? Like, nigga, you ain't man, nigga, man, yeah, whatever. And he was complaining to the mother, like, man, though, what's up with your baby daddy, man? This nigga keep, like, you know what I'm saying? Now he disrespecting me, and now the kids is treating me bad, treat me the same way, keep telling me I ain't they dad. Nigga, cause you ain't they dad, right? Because this is what was going on. The mother is telling him he need to be treating the kids like it's his kids, and say that that's his kids. The kids would be like, nigga, stop saying we your kids. We ain't your kids. You know what I'm saying? The kids didn't like him, and she's making this nigga deal with the disrespect, deal with all that. I believe he married her. He kept complaining. What she tell him? Well, you knew I had kids. You signed up for it. Well, you need to keep dealing with it. You need to just keep dealing with it. You need to keep trying. You need to just keep trying. The kids steady disrespecting him, not respecting him, don't want to go nowhere with him, don't want to listen to him. She's on the other hand, keep telling him, you need to keep playing daddy. Listen to what's going on. She's telling him he need to play daddy. They're telling him, the mama telling him he need to keep playing daddy to the kids, the older kids that's not his. The older kids is telling him, nigga, stop trying to play daddy to us. You not my daddy. Nigga, you're not. You ain't my dad. They get mad when he tries to just talk to him like, you know, I guess a fatherly figure would. They'll get mad and be like, you ain't my dad. So he was like, man, he left the joint, right? He couldn't deal with it. She calls him back. You gonna give up that early? Why you gonna give up? This is what you signed up for. You are they dad. You they dad. It don't matter if they said stop saying you they dad or stepdad. They ain't even want him to say that he was his stepdad. I was like, ooh, he got the stepkids from hell and the baby daddy from hell, right? Well, daddy from hell, they dad, right? You know, hey, it be like that sometimes, right? You gonna wipe this bitch out. This bitch, baby daddy, cold killer, nigga. Boy, don't ain't look at my kids, nigga. Yeah, well, y'all niggas wanna wipe up these single mamas. Boy, you do know you got single mamas who baby daddies is killers, right? These niggas be shooting niggas. But that's just another example of women pushing their boyfriends and husband on the kids, and the kids ain't feeling him or something like that, even though I believe now you shouldn't be letting your kids disrespect that man like that, right? The mom never checked the kids. She just over there, be a man, be your dad. She doesn't understand, nigga, I'm not their dad, so it's not going to hit the same. You're supposed to step in at this point and talk to the kids, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that baby dad was probably jealous. Who knows, right? But hey, that's what you signed up for. You signed up to deal with a nigga kids. He still has the right to check your ass because that's his kids. I don't give a fuck if they live with you or not. That's just how the game goes. And you're going to have to respect it. What makes you think you can do whatever you want towards somebody's kids? Now, we know the mothers is going to let these niggas do whatever they want to do. We know mama don't give a damn. But hey, kids have two parents, don't they? They have fathers too. So that father, look, he was on his top, right? But you got Bambi out here talking shit about a nigga to his kids, man. That's what these joints do, man. That shit is foul. Like I said, nobody in this situation is perfect, man. It's drama for your mama out here, man. This is why you got to be mindful of who you're out here getting pregnant and who you're out here dealing with. I'm out.